everybody, welcome back to another episode here at the Mass Effect Andromeda walkthrough. Going to be getting started. We're still on this Sorry Arc mission. I think we're almost done. We're going to have to fight one of the big bosses here, so
Caution. The Mass Effect field device is still connected. Remotely triggering it may affect local gravity.
Could be useful.
don't be rolling up on me like that.
We've got reinforcements!
Everyone hang on!
Ryder, the Valiant's sending more Kets. Sarissa's almost there. Don't let up.
Enough! The decimation will not be denied! I will take my prey!
Must be the Valiant himself!
Take him down!
The Asari thief hides behind her minions! She is their puppeteer! She will be judged as they are!
Why are both of my people already dead?
None escape the decimation's reach!
The Decimation, that's his name.
They resist their natural superior! Bend the knee or break!
Shut the hell up!
Oh, leave me alone. Crap. I'm gonna die. Where the hell is Vetra and freaking... Oh! Need my squad. I don't know where frickin' Vetra's body is. I don't like this lack of sound. It sounds terrible. Oh, I found her. Where is he? Where'd he go? Shoot. Get. I'm not doing very good right now. I haven't hit that thing in forever. Okay, we're doing good now. Whoever's in my face needs to get out of my face. Where'd he go? Okay. Ow. She's got strategic positioning. Oh no! He almost one-tapped me, dude. Oh, my little friend was down. Alright, well, he's still there. Nope, you can piss off. Oh no, he's too close down here too. I don't like it. I don't like it. Good job, Zap. Zap, you are cooking up. Got him about half health. A little bit lower than it. Oh, no, you are not one-tapping me. Tell you that right now. I'm not gonna let that happen. Zap is doing a great job. Really proud of Zap. Somebody's down. But I don't know where they are. Core. 5 and core. Where is he? Okay, he's up there. Ow. Zap is back. Can't hit him when he's up there. Light him up, y'all. Damn, he blocked it. Nope, you're not one-tapping me. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay, he's up there. Honestly, hate it when he's up there, but I will take it for now. And that's why I hate when he's up there. Because I can't do anything with that. Somebody's up there putting in some work. Now they're probably gonna die soon, but oh, perfect, thank you. No, no, you fall back, you big melon jelly. Oh. One more, y'all. One more shield. I don't know how we kept it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Kick rocks. Where is he? Okay, yep. That was a little bit of a panic, but I'm whiffing all my shots right now. That is the mouse key, an opportune moment to strike. Nope, you can kick rocks. No! Right, you could, buddy. Lay it down. Let's go.
Forget capture! Launch everything! Kill the owl!
No more Valiants.
Sarissa!
Oh, okay, Sarissa. God
Incoming
dang.
fire!
Like the Battle of Kirkus, there's still a chance. Lieutenant, please!
Captain, get us out of here!
Punching it. Hold on.
Oh, dang.
A skeleton crew, but enough to patch up the Ark. She'll make it to the Nexus. Whatever it cost.
You need to talk to Sarissa about Ashara's message.
I wanted to thank you both. That was exemplary work. I'm proud to...
Ma'am? Sarissa? We know about Ashara.
The log survived. Then her final moments won't be
Final?
lost.
You deserted your Pathfinder. You should be better than...
I chose protecting all these people over a single life. The choice they train us to make, Lieutenant.
But you didn't tell anyone.
Because then you wouldn't be their shining hero. And maybe that's how it should be.
Being a Pathfinder means giving them hope. Ryder, you know this, don't you?
They need to hear the truth. Let them handle it.
Ryder, Cora, don't do this.
Sorry, but we need to prep for the Nexus approach. We've got a hell of a story for them.
There's more. Sarissa chose retrieving the Ket data over saving Ishara's life. Our Sam found the succession log.
One of your harebrained ideas got Ishara killed?
The Ket killed her. I had to be sure the Ark could escape them.
And we did. Again and again while they hunted us down. It's only dumb luck that Ryder found us. Who's next in line? Bedaria. Maybe a Pathfinder with some humility can do better. You can look to Ryder's example.
If you want my professional take, I'd keep Sarissa where she is.
You can't be serious.
You can't afford to lose a Pathfinder with her power and experience.
But if she lets her people down again...
I'll do my job, Atandra. And I'll take the consequences.
Second chances must be granted.
I don't
from
pretend to
time
know what
time.
you're thinking, Ryder. But maybe they'll understand. And forgive.
You can survive without forgiveness. They train us for that, too.
Hey, you okay?
Can I just do today over again? And not topple a hero in front of her entire arc? I put so much faith in Sarissa. But the Asari were just as lost as we are.
We know our mission. I think we're finding our way pretty well.
Should have known better than to say that to a Pathfinder. Thank you for being there, on the Lucinia. Can I tell you something?
Sure.
The old man was right to choose you as Pathfinder instead. I don't blaze a trail. I always look for the mentor, their plan. As a Pathfinder, my mistakes would be worse than Sarissa's.
I still want you on my team, and as my friend. I hope that counts for something.
Everything, actually. Look, neither of us chose this, but maybe we both ended up where we needed to be, even if we lost your father. But it's happened. If you can't outrun it, gotta use it.
What did you...
He said something like that once. Still true. I need to think a bit, but I'll be okay. And on deck, whenever you need me.
Role model. Hell yeah. Check your email from PB.
Hi there.
Any more Commando war stories?
That's all I can share, anyway. I miss them.
See you later,
Yeah,
Cora.
we're gonna do a run around of the crew.
I'll be here.
Even though that's like a loyalty mission, that's a pretty big thing, finding the Ark. So, I would think.
Need something? Need something done?
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
That's where Cora was. No one's in there. Let's run up to the bridge. Check our email. Talk to PB. Got a lead. Hey, I've discovered someone who can help us find Pac. He might need a little convincing when we go to Kodara Port. Meet me in the bar, please. Let's go get my bot back. PB. From Cora, I mean it, thank you. Still sorting through everything, but it's easier since we talked. No idea what the other Sorry will make of Sarissa now. Will they trust her judgment, or on what planets to settle? Follow her against the cat remains to be seen. I guess, meantime, let's hit some bad guys, shall we? Cora. Heading home, Lieutenant Hydaria. Hey Ryder, remember me, Hydaria? We talked at the nice outpost of yours while I was taking care of evacuees from our ark. Not anymore though, we're heading home. With the Lucinia back at the Nexus, they've got the people and shuttles to get us back there. They're saying none of it would have happened without you. I believe them. Thank you for everything. Lieutenant Hydaria, Junior Officer, Ark Lucinia. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Are you for real? What's with this door? Oh, is it locked? It appears to be locked. It is locked.
How's it going?
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
What can I do for you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble. But he forgot. For 2 days, poor O'Connell.
Locked out on my own ship.
Ryder.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
We can talk more.
Wait, she's back down here now?
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
That's what the teleporting at, Cora.
Hi there.
See you.
Three more crewmen to talk to. And obviously we're gonna head to Kadara Port.
Talk to me.
We'll
I know it.
Need something? I can stop what I'm doing.
I'll see you later.
Need something?
See, I
I'll
was
let you get back
surprised
to
like
it.
Lexi and
I'll be
PB,
here
well,
if you need
PB
me.
might, but, you know, they don't have anything to say about finding the Asari Ark.
Hello, Scott.
Forgot to check the vidcom. Run up and check that real quick, and then we're gonna go to Kadar. Because we are not far enough for me to just be like, nah, we good. No calls, but
We're in parking orbit. Scan complete.
Okay. We'll probably do. We'll do this little thing for PV, and then we'll read some codex. Kadara. Luckily, I don't have to go. Well, at least at first, I don't have to go through the damn thing. I just gotta meet her in the bar. Gotta go get pot. To the bar we go. Dang, homie.
You are my new best friend. Ah, Ryder. I'd like to introduce you to my new best friend. What's your name again?
Samrick.
Right. Samrick here's been so sympathetic about Pock being stolen. He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
I trust he's telling you what you need to know?
Well...
Look, I appreciate the drinks and the flattery and all, but Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people discussing her business interests. She busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
You're sitting in an open bar on Kadara Port with us. Kalinda will know, and she'll assume the worst.
Yeah, and she probably won't be satisfied the first 30 or 40 times you scream your innocence. So you might as well tell us what we want to know.
At least that way you get another free drink.
Well, shit. Guess I can't argue with that. And I am still thirsty.
Thanks, Ryder. I think he'll cooperate now. I'll know where to look for Pock soon.
Go to the location on Aladdin. Boom. Okay. Obviously, there's those. Wait for new intel on the cat. Has alerted you to suspicious cat activity. Research facility on the vault. See, I wonder if this is still at Vold. No idea. Sid believes some colonists... Okay. So this is... at the null system. We're gonna go to the null system as well. Aladdin. Find worlds to evaluate. Go to Aladdin. Aladdin. A lot of stuff is at Aladdin right now, so that's probably the next area that we're gonna hit. Oh, I've already found one of these? I have a theory. That also includes this. Exterior slot, hitting rocks. Before.
Pathfinder.
Yes.
Pathfinder.
Okay. Before we read the codex, I'm going to return to the Nexus. Now, it's entirely possible that these things aren't doable yet, but I'd imagine, like those crates, we've had that since the very beginning of the game, like the first time I went to the Nexus. There's no way we can't do it, and I think I know where they're at. Nope. Damn it. Bruh. Wrong button. Actually, leveled up, didn't I? Ha ha ha. Yes, let's go. Yes. Now I just need to build them. Yes. Now I just gotta equip it when I get back to the Tempest. Return to the Tempest. Return to the Tempest.
Welcome back.
One person we're going to try to talk to is PB.
Hey, what's shaking?
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Want to scope.
targeting Gadara?
No. This is the system where the other thing is. Can we get this codex thing off my screen? I'ma read it in a minute.
We just got pinged by another of those ZK trackers.
Let's try to get close enough to pull some data.
On it. Tracker ahead. Looks active.
Ease up on it. We need a point of origin. That is one twitchy self-destruct.
Wait, just let me stick a predictive model in this fragment. There, a common vector, maybe a point of origin.
Good job. Let's go.
Okay, this satellite tracks initiative shipments and allocates emergency drops without authorization. No ZK tracker satellites were authorized or deployed by the Nexus. So where are we going next? The Nelesh system. Oh, here it is. But my theory is I'm gonna have to go into all the systems, even the ones I've already run through, and I'll find the other things.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. I found something.
Starship wreckage.
Narrowing down the list of possible locations.
An emergency medical ship staffed with medical technicians. The Nightingale was dispatched to a far-flung mining station, but was lost along the way. Survivors who reached escape pods believe it was a kit attack, but there is no corroborating evidence to be found in the wreckage.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Found the shuttle.
Pathfinder. This is the exact nav point indicated by the ZK trackers.
Right, Addison's request. Let's see if this helps us find her missing scientist.
Damn it. The shuttle's just a relay. But I think we can get in their feed. Hold on.
Signal's through. Ready for coordinate transfer and... Who the fuck? We've been found. Deadhead the comms.
Here we go again. I'm the Pathfinder.
A Pathfinder? One finally showed?
Harlan, stop talking.
Is that Dr. Kennedy? Are you okay? Director Addison is concerned about you and your tech.
Keep them talking, Ryder. Tracing.
All I want is to stop the stealing. I have outposts of people trying to start their lives.
Outpost starting lives, huh?
Let them see, Harlan.
They just forwarded Dr. Kennedy's medical profile. Ryder.
She's pregnant. That woman is pregnant.
That woman knows full well the state she's in.
Chemical blockers were standard for cryo. We were supposed to wait until we were stable.
And when was that going to be? Everything was going wrong. The Nexus had no plan. You're with Addison? Well, she fell in line with Tan, said we couldn't add new mouths until we were stable. But this wasn't about waiting until we could afford a house. We were dying. So I left, with enough meds for Harlan and I to get off the blockers.
How far along? Dr. Kennedy, how long?
8 months, give or take.
We're not going back.
Hey.
You're not getting my tech. We'll be fine without you. Tell Addison. Fuck it, don't tell her anything. Kill it.
Oh,
Flashed the core.
shit.
Couldn't get a trace.
Addison will want to hear about this. And I've got questions for
Oh,
her.
wait, they weren't in there. I was like, oh, fuck. This should be doable now. Not that I'm not going to the Nexus yet, because I don't want to leave and then have to go back. But I want to go back because I think Arc Lucinia will be there, but I don't want to. We're gonna pull up on it, but we're not actually gonna land. Hold on. She want to know by VidCom or VidCom.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Director Addison, I have a sighting on your missing Dr. Kennedy and her trackers.
She's alive?
And 8 months pregnant.
Fucking hell.
She wasn't abducted by exiles. She left because the Nexus had no plan. She said you didn't want people to try getting pregnant.
Of course I didn't. We had no worlds. We knew we would lose people. I wasn't going to watch babies die, too. Of all the
That's kinda
stupid,
fair, though.
irresponsible, selfish. She was always like this, even back on Earth. She talked me into this, and now we have to save her tail.
Wait, what did Dr. Kennedy talk you into?
She's an old university friend. We were catching up, and she mentioned a project she was training for.
The Andromeda Initiative?
She'd still be here if I wasn't forced to tell her no a year ago.
What was the timetable for stopping the contraceptives everyone got before cryo?
No way to tell. It was to be determined.
You had to know that would frustrate people.
It was the only answer we could give. The alternative was more mouths and more death.
Dr. Kennedy seems to have a group with her. Stealing aside, she has support.
How long will that last? She's the smartest person I know, but she jumps without looking. Ryder, we have 2 speeches banked for the first child in Andromeda. Trust me, you want the one for the good outcome.
We know how to find her. We find more of her ZK trackers.
Hopefully you can draw them out by placing more outposts. If she hasn't changed the protocol.
She's 8 months. She may be distracted.
This is a complete shit show. Find them, Pathfinder. The first human child in Andromeda can't just disappear.
Vorkum system. Same system as Kadara. Guess what? They're on Kadara. Oh, not necessarily, because the 2 of them were on the other one would probably be in the same system as Havaro. And then there will be like a random spot.
Just detected a ZK tracker.
Scans ready. We need Dr. Kennedy's location.
Understood. Believe me.
Attached. We find the sources. Tech will give us initiative access. The breeder is also a symbolic target. No mercy.
Rokar targeting Dr. Kennedy. Suvi, do we have her?
Negative. We need another tracker.
Damn it.
Satellite tracks initiative. Yeah, it's the same thing. On hold, placed an outpost to attract ZK tracker. Okay. So that one's on hold, but we just went to NASA. Let's go to Erickson. I want to see if I'm able to locate some things. Because if I can, then I've been twiddling my thumbs for a very long time. Or I may very well be wasting a lot of time. Let's go to Pfeiffer. I've wasted plenty of time in this series. Is anyone surprised? No. Haha, see.
Deploying probe.
This is why we're doing it.
Anomaly found. Applying data to what we already have.
Ship and its entire crew transporting mineral was expected at the Nexus, but never docked. It was presumed lost in the Scourge. Analysis suggests that the Daisy's navigational systems have been compromised. I need to find 2 more of those. Won't be in that system. Let's go to Valais. We should have gone here. I'm pretty sure we were just screw it. We're gonna go systematically. The only way to know we've hit everyone is to go to everyone, so. Oh yeah, this is the one with the blue sun. I feel like a lot of the things that we've been waiting on have actually been at these systems that I just haven't gone back to. Sabine. The only reason I'm not going to the ones that we've already been to is because of the fact that we've already been to them. For sure. Like, and I mean like those. I didn't even think about that. We'll go to the asteroid area to do a thing, and we'll also go to the same area as the one area, but we're not clicking on the area with the main mission in it. The main mission. I would not risk that. We're not even gonna scan all the planets. We're only going to look for anomalies. actually.
Look at these readings. This system is beautiful.
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
No anomalies? Really? Okay. Now let's we go. I'll probably go back to the Nexus anyway. That'll be my final act before I go to a brand new planet. Time to go to Joba. I think I had the right idea, but it's not gonna... I'm not gonna reap the benefits. Not yet.
I'm
Maybe
picking
I will,
up
though.
something. Probe away. I found something.
I only need one more. I only need one more. And if I can do this, then I'll have a reason to go back to the Nexus.
This should give us a final location, Ryder. Got it. I'll forward all the information to your Omni tool.
The Cherish was a transport shuttle with a full cargo of supplies. According to the ship's final transmission, it lost its way after an unexplained interference, resulted in a navigational failure. Damage on parts of the ship hull suggested that it came into close contact with a hostile force shortly after losing contact with the Nexus. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Follow the three sabers to their hideout on Kadara. Now, what have I done? We are going to keep doing what I'm doing now. Just in case there's other ones. Nothing. We're almost done.
Careful. Word is there's pirates all over this region.
You'd think they'd run out of people to steal from.
Haha. Well, this actually doesn't mean anything. It's probably gonna be something very random.
Anomaly on sensors.
There's two anomalies though.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Mineral deposit, yeah, see this ain't gonna be nothing. This ultra dense asteroid contains a carbonaceous buildup around a metal core composed of an unknown alloy. It's highly likely it was part of an artificial structure centuries ago, remnant technology, or something entirely new.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Anomaly found.
Radiation trail. She is going to be on this planet.
bridge. She went this way, all right.
Whole integrity degrading. Likely she is there. I think this is the last one. This one, and then we'll hit the one beside it just in case. And then we're going to read Codex. Then we're going to return to the... No, we're going to go to Kadara. Then we're going to go to the Nexus. And then we might have even more side missions that I'll probably leave for after. Last one, last one. Okay. Let's go to the Kadara system. We'll land on Kadara and then we will read the Codex. I know, it's almost as if I had done this before. We would have gotten it all knocked out at Kadara at the same time. But it's okay. I have to do that planet that starts with an E in order to do most of my current side missions. Okay. Codex. Finding a home. Trader on Kadara Port. You made a deal with Sloan Kelly to get the information you needed from Vin Tarev before his public execution on Kadara. Cora Harper, you and Cora have become confidants as well as colleagues. She's clearly glad to have you as a friend. You and Cora have become close after the events on Arclusinia. You convinced the Asari it was right to let Sarissa remain as their Pathfinder, but only after Cora made it public that Sarissa sacrificed the original Pathfinder in battle with the Ket. This has clearly been painful for Cora. You and Liam have been through a lot together. His methods sometimes invite risk, but you generally agree. And Liam thinks rescuing his contact, Varand, went a long way to making Pathfinder mean something for everyone in Helios, not just the Initiative. You've really helped Liam find his niche, and it's clear he'd do anything for you or the Initiative. His particular brand of diplomacy continues to be an asset. Joel appreciates the time you spent with him, learning about him and his people. He's also incredibly grateful for the part you played in rescuing the Moshai. He really likes that you took his advice in the Ket facility, and Gara don't hide their feelings. Your friendship will grow. Your relationship with Joel has evolved into something relaxed and friendly, but you have plenty more to teach each other. After your harrowing experience with the Roykar, you and Joel have established a strong bond. You listened to Joel when he asked you not to kill Axel. No matter what, he's moved by the faith and trust that you had in him, and the foundations of your friendship will grow stronger. Exploring Helios, power play for Kadara Port. You helped Sloan Kelly remain in power at Kadara Port, forcing Reyes Vidal into exile. Sloan still refuses to rejoin the Nexus, but at least she's less hostile towards you. Pathfinders. Pathfinder publicly stating she was joining the Andromeda Initiative for spiritual reasons. Matriarch Ashara's centuries of diplomatic experience and popularity among the Asari made her a strong candidate as Pathfinder. In her younger years, she served the Asari Republics as a judge before joining Thessia's diplomatic corps, and was more recently the architect of peace accords that ended 7 centuries of bitter conflict in the core Moth system. With the Matriarch Ashara gone, her former bodyguard Sarissa Theris has taken up the mantle of Asari Pathfinder. Sarissa is a famed combat veteran who has served in dozens of combat zones over centuries. Her psychological profile shows her to be both a charismatic leader and fond of high-risk, high-reward tactics. Drama species, the Angara. Axel is a former student of the Moshai who was captured by the Cat while studying remnant technology on Vold. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before escaping with a handful of other prisoners. Scarred physically and mentally by his experience, Axel turned his back on his studies and his life on Aya to form the Rokar, a xenophobic fighting force who use guerrilla tactics against both the Cat and Milky Way species. Joel describes Axel as annoyingly magnetic and a born leader. Among all the Moshai students Axel learned the quickest. He was always surrounded by friends and admirers. Before his imprisonment, the Moshai believed Axel would be the one to carry on her legacy. His change in personality hit her the hardest. By shooting Jal, Axel disgraced himself in front of his followers. While the Rokar have not completely disbanded, Axel has retreated into the shadows. Outlaw agents, Solarians have always operated at the very cutting edge of technology, believing that anything less is a waste of their capabilities. The Solarians who have chosen to become outlaws are no less exacting, preferring to operate on sidelines rather than leading an assault. They often deploy holographic decoys. While the decoy cannot damage an enemy, its kinetic barrier generator means that enemy targeting computers will register an impact when it's shot. This forces enemies to divide their attention and allows the Solarian agent to flank or escape. Apex has attempted to research these decoys for larger scale deployment against the Cat, but have been unable to create a convincing thermal signature. Meanwhile, it can be expected that these Solarian agents will continue to refine their work. Alright, the Collective. Few verifiable reports of the Collective exist beyond Kadar Port. They claim the Collective is a spy network of Milky Way outlaws and Angara who use blackmail, espionage, smuggling, and hacking to gain leverage on Kadara. The Collective is said to be led by the Charlatan. No reliable data is available on this individual's identity, but the Charlatan has been quietly amassing influence since the Hyperion arrived in Andromeda. Those who cross the Charlatan are dealt with ruthlessly. Intercepted transmissions show that the Outcasts consider the Collective's growing power a threat to their own position. The Outcasts' focus has shifted from harrying Nexus trade convoys to arms deals, putting them on a war footing. The Collective's response has been less public, but many Outcast supporters have lost their fortunes or disappeared without a trace. The Res Vidal now revealed as the Charlatan, the Collective is vulnerable to reprisal. Apex reports that Sloan Kelly has already ordered a purge of Collective sympathizers. Outlaws Berserker. Centuries ago in the Milky Way, Krogan Berserkers served a key role in the Krogan rebellions as frontal assault forces that cleared enemy dreadnoughts and besieged fortified positions. The battle cry of the famed Revanche Berserker Company was so distinctive and psychologically effective that it was often used in propaganda broadcasts. Today, Krogan who have joined outlaw bands claim to have revived berserker tactics, wielding powerful flat cannons. They bombard positions to intimidate enemies into breaking their line before closing in. When provoked, a berserker goes into a blood rage that gives them their name, losing higher brain functions and the ability to feel pain, while unleashing devastating strikes that can snap an enemy's spine in one blow. Okay. So Kelly, before her appointment as director of Nexus Security, Sloan served in the Alliance but was discharged after punching a superior officer for bureaucratic bullshit. Some of the initiative's senior leadership had concerns about Sloan's temper, but former director Jean Garson admired Sloan's passion and believed her frank attitude and resourcefulness would ultimately keep the Nexus safer than someone who ran things by the book. Tan felt differently. Relations between Sloan and the new initiative director, while never good, quickly deteriorated during the uprising. Sloan was vehemently against using the Krogan against the mutineers, and took it personally when the director went behind her back to make a deal with Clan Neckmore. Upon learning of the director's intervention, Sloan switched sides and joined the rebellion. Although the uprising ultimately failed, Sloan gained legendary status among the exiles and amassed a group of followers called the Outcast. After leaving the Nexus, Sloan traveled across Helios to Kadar Port, where she defeated an invading Ket force and set herself and the outpost up as the ruling power on the planet. With Reyes Vidal gone, Sloan remains the de facto ruler of Kadar Port. However, this seems to have brought a little peace of mind to Sloan, who is usually using all available resources to hunt down Reyes and any members of the collective. Reyes Vidal, like many exiles, Reyes Vidal's screening interviews and personal records were corrupted during the mutiny on the Nexus. Internal staffing emails show he was a pilot assigned to the shuttle N503, call sign Anubis. But beyond that, very little is known about Reyes' life before arriving in Andromeda. Since the Nexus uprising, Reyes has made a name for himself as a smuggler working out of Kadar Port. While most exiles in Kadar feel pressured to choose between joining the Outcasts or the Collective to be successful, Reyes proudly claims to be a free agent and even does jobs for the Angaran Resistance. Despite being known as a reliable smuggler who always gets the job done, Reyes is notoriously bad about paying his bar tabs, with the exception of Tartarus, where it's rumored he has worked out a deal with Kian, the owner. After we thwarted the Collective's coup of Kadar Port, Reyes has been on the run from Sloan Kelly. Okay, Outlaws Outcasts. Cast out for criminal behavior or their actions during the uprising, exiles from the Nexus are no longer welcome at the station or initiative posts. Some have found a new home at Kadar Port, choosing to fight under Sloan Kelly's banner and embracing their title as outcasts. The militia's threat assessment lists the outcasts as a significant risk. Their particular animosity for the Nexus, honed by Sloan Kelly's security expertise, makes them a constant concern for the Nexus leadership. The outcasts harass trade convoys, raid ore and ice transports, and pick off scout teams for their weapons and equipment. There is no simple answer to stopping the outcasts. Kadar Port is defended against Apex assault, and Sloan Kelly has weathered numerous assassination attempts, retaliating against the Nexus each time. Meanwhile, every individual who must be exiled from the station is a potential outcast recruit. Alright, POC. After months of studying and tinkering with the Remnant, PB was able to strip out observers operating protocols using Remnant technology found in the vault on Eos, along with other pieces scrounged from ruins. She has discovered how to program the observer to obey her commands. This is POC, proof of concept. A Remnant observer that knows now works for PB. Pog has no combat capabilities. It apparently exists for PB's amusement and perhaps companionship, but she has repeated her work and created a combat-ready version that can be deployed in the field for ease of discerning between the two. This combat model is named Zap. Pog has been stolen by Kalinda Tsariv, apparently for the simple pleasure of annoying PB. PB's success in merging Remnant and Milky Way technology is very promising, and she has begun to apply the principles involved to other systems, including those on the Tempest. Okay, Aya is an anomaly in the Helios cluster, a lush planet where a remnant site appears to be active. It is a sanctuary for Angara, the only known sentient species local to the Helios, and guarded fiercely against outsiders. This is hoped by Aya's position relative to Helios black hole, whose gravitational lensing effect makes Aya harder to detect. The Scourge also makes the approach to Aya extremely dangerous for untrained pilots. Scans indicate numerous cat wrecks lost in the Scourge, nearby picked clean by Angaran salvagers. Aya is also the headquarters of the Angaran Resistance movement against the cats, whose leaders advise Aya's planetary governor, Branchi Director Tan, has ordered that Aya is not only to be considered sovereign territory, but a military power. While the Tempest and its crew were allowed to visit peacefully, the Nexus is advising extreme caution to other potential visitors and ordering the distribution of early contact guidelines. With relations warming between the Initiative and the Angara, diplomatic overtures continue. The Initiative is opening an embassy on Aya with Branchi's approval, while extending invitations to Angaran diplomats and scientists to tour the Nexus. Our cultural exchange is beginning several cooperative programs intended to foster better understanding between the various Milky Way species and the Angara. Okay, Kadara. Kadara has a great interest to the Andromeda Initiative after it appeared on long-range surveys. Seemingly abundant liquid water and an oxygen-mixed atmosphere made it a strong candidate for settlement, earning it the designation Habitat 4. Closer range surveys now reveal that Kadara water sources are tainted and unpotable. Of greater concern is the large settlement known as Kadara Port, reportedly once a trade port for the Angara. It has been adopted by exiles, pirates, and mercenaries who use it as a staging ground. Kadara Port is considered a rogue state by the Nexus, given its strong ties to the exiles, and Initiative personnel are advising to keep their distance. Sloan Kelly, leader of the pirate outcasts, has now cemented her hold on Kadara Port and pledged to defend any outposts on Kadara from other exile factions. Officially, the Nexus still has no diplomatic ties with Kelly. Unofficially, the Apex bounty on Kelly has been quietly withdrawn. Daiteon, the Initiative outpost on Kadara, has had a smooth initial deployment. The outpost is led by Christmas State, formerly of Mining Company 7 on Mars. Sampling shows that activating Kadara's vault has dramatically improved water quality. New algal blooms and microbial life have emerged, which eat and metabolize sulfide minerals in the groundwater before serving as a food supply for larger animals. Daiteon should not require more than standard water trading. Okay, and Arclucinia. This is the last thing. Constructed in orbit around Paris in the Asari home system, Parnitha Arclucinia is named after a kingdom of wealth and learning in Asari mythology. She is built to the same specifications as her sister Arc Hyperion, with internal modifications to accommodate Asari's social preferences, and captained by Alanis Atandra. The Andromeda initiative was initially rejected as a human-driven boondoggle by many Asari investors, and the construction of the Lucinia was met with ridicule. However, the efforts drew the attention of several matriarchs who had assisted in previous attempts to send crewed missions to Andromeda, and their impassioned extranet addresses helped turn the tide of public opinion. At her departure ceremony, Arclucinia was officially blessed by the Tamna Politeia, an organization of Ciarist high priestesses from across the Asari republics. Arclucinia traveled to the initiative rendezvous point in 2184 and left the Milky Way as part of the initial part of departure wave in 2185. After reaching Andromeda and encountering the Ket, Arclucinia came under attack by a group of specialized Ket hunters known as the Decimation. Stolen Ket navigation data allowed the Ark to flee through the Scourge while evacuating as many civilians as possible, but constant herring eventually forced the Ark to go into hiding until rescue arrived. After being escorted to safety, Arclucinia is now docked at the Nexus to offload the remaining colonists from stasis and undergo extensive repairs. Hence why I want to go to the Nexus. But we're gonna end this one here. Who dey all you Bears fans out there? I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.